The European Jewish communities are more and more interrelated, just like EU is itself more and more interrelated. So this court decision, which right now affects only Belgium, doesn't only affect the Belgian Jewish community. It first of all affects all of us, because if this is the case and in Belgium, and the court has approved this and gave for it a moral stamp, it gave for it a moral approval, that might start a process on a larger scale.
We hope that this will indeed happen at member level and eventually also at EU level. You know, yeah, in the 21st century, we just can't allow animals to be slaughtered without stunning.
Earlier, we had been focused on exports to Israel, for example. Now we have to make time for many communities that cannot take care of the slaughter in their own countries, and we have to work for export for these countries. For example, a very respectful and very traditional, one of the oldest Orthodox Jewish communities in Europe, in Antwerp, they come once a week to Csengele in Hungary in order to provide for themselves the most basic human need of food, kosher food, and I think that is outrageous. After going through all these years, and especially the bloody century of the 20th century, it's a shock for us that a European court will put the so-called animal rights above human rights. This is it. This is what it is.
We are not advocating against the freedom of religion. We are trying to find solutions to protect animals while still respecting certain religious practices. And the good news is that there is an alternative that can be used. We are also in touch with rabbis who are supportive of reversible stunning, as well as with representatives from the Muslim community. So we are having this dialogue, but I would also encourage them to have a dialogue among themselves and to really think about, you know, how they can make these new technological solutions work for them.